All praises due to the Most High, family. We back with another Acres Anime review. I just finished watching episode 14 of Daemons of the Shadow Realm. And family, this was easily my favorite episode of the series so far. Yes, episode 14. And it's because of Yuru's characterization, his character development. Like, of course, we didn't get no hands thrown in this episode, but this was, go back a few, I don't even know which review it was. This is a few episodes back, 4, 5, or 6 episodes back, family, where I said Yuru can't trust anybody. And I was wanting, this was the realization from him about that I was waiting for. He kept getting it in bits and pieces, but he finally has broken. Not broken, but he thought, oh, it's just a one-off over there. Oh, it's just a one-off over there. Oh, it's just a one-off over there. His threshold has been surpassed. He's fed up, right? And he needs some space from everybody, even the people who we thought he'd trust, you know, like by default. Okay, really quick before we get into it, family. We are on the road to 200 YouTube subscribers. If you're not subscribed, go to our YouTube channel, Michael Cameron Live. Subscribe, comment that you subscribe, and I will shout you out in a later video. Okay, family. We open up the episode with Hannah coming back home. We're gonna get to Yuru in a second. That was by far my favorite moment of the series so far. Hannah comes home, and thankfully, I was worried. I was so nervous that she was not gonna tell us about Ivan's message. Now, thankfully, she did it. She said, "Hey, I'm just talking to myself here. Wink, wink, Dara." But the note did say, "Meet us on this day at the hour of the boar, because I have hostages." Okay, and we learn exactly what I forget the date, but we know the time. We know the exact time we need to show up. Okay. And I believe the message included the place also. So I was thankful that Hannah shared that with Dara. Now she's concerned because she's like, "Oh, where's everybody at?" And everybody's gone, right? Left, right. The cat this time is actually went with them. Last time the dog was tracking them and the cat was on the computer. This time we got the opposite. We got left, right, the cat. We got Ken and Yuru, right? And really what we're just looking for is a space to train. Ken is asking Yuru to help him learn how to defend himself and others. So they're looking for a spot to train shooting arrows. You know, we have some funny moments because Yuru is still grasping what life is like outside of Higashi Village, right? So he's like, "Oh, look, there's fish. Oh, look, there's birds we can hunt." And of course, Ken is telling him, "Hey, man, like we're gonna get in trouble." And then the self-defense thing too, right? It was just a funny moment before we get to the heavy emotional moment, right? But before we get into that, so Dara goes to meet with the Kagamoris. And again, thankfully, family, thankfully, you know, it's thankful for Yuru and Dara's side in terms of we're getting a more clear picture of what this information is, right? But so Jin and Dara meet at the bar that the Kagamoris run, and Jin comes clean. He says, "Hey, man, we didn't know that you were being tailed. And we got nothing to do with that. So we apologize. That's messed up, right? It wasn't Asa. It wasn't me. That was a different part of the Kagamori family. It is our bad. but we're apologizing, and we'll do what we can to make it right. Okay, so we're gonna be working, and we've seen Dara preparing heavy. He's been arming himself and preparing heavy for 2 episodes now, right? And so now he seemingly has a working agreement with Jin. Those are 2 men I would not want to be on the opposition side of. Watch out. Jin and Dara are about to turn up. Okay. Now the heavy stuff, bro. We were wondering. So first of all, as we're looking for an open spot to train, right? We noticed Daemons following us. So of course, we were just tailed a couple episodes ago. So we find ourselves a spot that we can defend ourselves from and see what's going on. When they're approaching, the Daemons look like Kagamoris. They turn out to be just plain old Daemons, but they do look like aliens. They have this like androgynous like appearance, except for a couple key details, and they speak a Daemon language that's not pronounceable by humans, which sounded like alien gibberish, right? But thankfully, left and right were able to understand them. Now it was funny to see these Daemons like they were starstruck by left and right. And then again by, why do I mess up their name again? Hold on, let me get Oshira-sama, right? So Oshira-sama is I couldn't get their name right in the last review. It's the lady and the horse, right? The Daemon. Okay, so we have it's a cool, why I like this moment so much, family, is because this, of course, Yuru is crushed because he gets some news that he feels he can't trust anybody, but he's surrounded by the people whom he will trust moving forward, right? And so they're like this marks a new beginning to me, right? And I'm excited about what that means. Okay, but so we have like this crazy meeting of Daemons, right? At least from the alien Daemons perspective, because left and right are here, they're legends. And then Oshira-sama pulls up, she's a legend. Okay, but Oshira pulls up with Danji. And in that moment, it doesn't take Yuru long to notice. Yuru, for the first time, notices Danji is a Daemon. What? And he noticed because he doesn't cast a shadow, which is a crazy detail for him to be paying attention to, right? But we learn, family, and I'm running out of time, but Yuru's trust is crushed. Danji's his childhood friend. Asa was his sister. Those are the pair that make the Daemon. That we knew the fake Asa was. We had no idea Danji was the other half of that. We also thought Grandma was the master because Asa was defending Grandma. We learned through Danji, because Yuru's putting him on trial right here. We learned that Kyoka, Danji's mom, is the master for Asa and Danji. Now, this was just a complex order for the Daemons. Asa, you're to pretend to be Yuru's little sister, and should the time come, you defend Granny. Danji, you're to fake as the son of Kyoka and protect Yuru. Okay? Now, and on top of that, right? So then Yuru's like, wow, you've been a Daemon my whole life. You've been lying to me my whole life. Like, this is crazy. Even Kyoka, who was like a secondary mother to Yuru, he's like, or maybe a tertiary mother to Yuru, he's like, she was lying too? Left and right, you didn't tell me? They were like, well, bro, we didn't realize you didn't know, so sorry. But in this moment, family, Yuru feels betrayed by everybody. It's understandable why he's upset with left and right, but they didn't do anything wrong. But they're allowing him space because that's what he's asking for in this moment. His trust is just reduced to absolute zero in this moment. But he's given new information. He's given a better understanding. He's going to digest it. And again, family, he was surrounded by left and right, Danji, Oshira-sama. He's surrounded by the people who will get him through it. That was crazy. All praise is due to the Most High.